The Atlanta Thrashers have just beat the Nashville Predators. Wait. They moved? When? The Winnipeg Jets have just beaten the Nashville Predators. And a lot of blame, as with the last time they got eliminated by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Yay, Pens fan, woo. You see the same storylines start to evolve. It's very fresh, the loss. I'm recording this as 5 minutes after it, but obviously he let in 2 bad goals today, and he is copping the blame for them choking in an elimination game again. And it's a common thread, and so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a video, as in urinating tree sort of style, and say how bad he is, and sort of go on about how there's scorched earth and all that fun business. And tweets like this one, I'll put it over there, show kind of what the marketplace is like at the moment. So I went through his stats in elimination games. And since 2010, when the Buffalo Sabres were making the playoffs, and their logo was this. And also the Kings logo was this, and the Vancouver logo was that. So let's just put that into perspective. And they just couldn't get the job done. He's played 20 games now. And sure, in some of those games, he's letting goals like this.
Ehlers against Ellis. Push from behind, drop the puck off. Here comes Myers, centering side of the net. They score!
And, oh boy, in this one.
Towards to center, tipped in by Tanev. Another change, the Stastny line coming on. Stastny, backhander, score!
And those were just today. However, his record isn't really that bad in elimination games. So here I am to debunk the myth of Rinne being bad in the playoffs. More notably, elimination games. So his save percentage since 2010 being in the playoffs is .917. It's okay. It's good. Like, it's fine. It's the average of a goaltender is around that sort of sweet spot. He's giving his team a chance to win most games, and the offense isn't really getting it done. That is kind of the thread of the last 8 years of the Nashville Predators. So then I went into the elimination games, and I looked at every single one. Sure, some of these stats are slightly skewed because they're down like 3-0 in a series. Technically, it's an elimination game and they win one, like, hooray. But he's 11-9 in elimination games. He's above 500, and there are some goalies in the league that can't say that. Holtby's one of them. His save percentage is .913. It's skewed because he's had 3 games where he's let in 5 or more goals. So in 20 games, that really does wreck your save percentage. Now sure, he only has 1 shutout, but 5 of those 9 losses, he only let in 2 goals or less. And a few of those were in overtime as well. So it starts to ask the question, is it Pekka Rinne's fault? Or is it a whole wider broad spectrum that the Nashville Predators can't score? And that's what it is. In the playoffs, they have struggled to score for 8 years. Before that, they struggled to really make the playoffs. And that's the thread here. Everyone's blaming the goaltender. Sure, he let in a bad goal, but it's not his fault. And if it is, then it's management's fault, because he's been consistently like this his entire career. His save percentage in the playoffs, same with elimination games, hasn't wavered. It's not up and down. It's not this crazy roller coaster. It's Pekka Rinne. He's been a 915-ish save percentage his whole career in the playoffs. If that's not what the Nashville Predators want, then it's time to move on. Good luck finding a goalie with a better save percentage, by the way. Good luck finding another goalie. He's currently ranked 32nd all time for goalies that have played 20 or more games in the playoffs. Slightly below Patrick Waugh. And Rinne's the problem. No, it's scoring. Scoring is the problem for this team. Sure, he might be past the hill. This playoffs wasn't his best. He's getting older, but the last 8 years hasn't been Pekka Rinne's fault. It's been the Nashville Predators' fault. Anyway, that's the whole depressing video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like it, hit that like button and hit the sub button down below. If you don't agree with me and you think Pekka Rinne is a solid just lump of coal and is just horrendous in the net, then put that down in the comments and yell at me while I'm wrong. But, you know, I have sort of maths on my side and a lot of time. Also, like, quick side note, I can't get the goalie save percentages in the playoffs from NHL.com. I have to go to a different website to get that. Why can't I get that from NHL.com? Like, what? The elimination game stat? I had to go through every single one of them one by one by one. Like, why can't we just, like, write in things and be like, elimination games, and it just figures it out and then throws you in the number. Anyway, I'd go Brent yourself and follow the podcast, Hockey Night Podcast. It's amazing. There's me in it and some American guys, a little bit obnoxious. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. See you and bye.